It's time for Rotofanatic's Quality Start. This is your need-to-know, daily, updated information around the world of baseball. With everything going on with summer camp right now, this is the place to find everything that's going on with players, rosters, injuries, and taxi squad. You name it, we're covering it. Let's get started.
Give me all you got! Listen, give me all you got!
Well, here's what we got. We got Aaron Judge hitting a home run with his stiff neck. That ball is out of here, though. Not stiff at all. Giancarlo Stanton also homered in this intra-squad game for the Yankees, and James Paxton gave up both of them. That's good news if you're an Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton fan, as both have been highly, highly challenged with their injury history. Masahiro Tanaka is still recovering from this line drive he took off of Giancarlo Stanton on the 4th of July. Aaron Boone says he likes where Tanaka is at, and even after it happened, he said he was optimistic. But he's yet to face live hitters.
It's a scary thing, and one of those things that happens, unfortunately, in our game every now and again. So, as about a startling a moment that you can have on the baseball field, that at least in the immediate, when I saw him out there, I felt pretty good with how he was responding, and have been encouraged with his kind of daily progress and how he's responded.
Nick Solak looks to benefit from Willie Calhoun's hip flexor strain. As Chris Woodward, manager of the Rangers, says, Solak will probably start in left field on opening day. Keston Hiura, Brewers second baseman, was scratched from Wednesday's intra-squad game between the blue and gold because of lingering elbow issues. The Brewers drafted Hiura in 2017, knowing full well that the 9th overall pick of that draft came in with an elbow issue. Continuing on the injury front, Anthony Rizzo, first baseman of the Chicago Cubbies, has rib inflammation that is leading to back spasms and discomfort, but he does not expect to be on the injured list because of it. There was no further update on Jacob deGrom's back. The fickle Mets, always playing at Coy, have no further comment on his back. And as far as we know, he is currently available for the regular season. In additional Mets news, Robinson Cano reported to camp finally and played in his first intra-squad game Wednesday. Phillies closer Hector Neris made his first appearance at summer camp after spending 10 days on the injured list. Neris said he did not test positive for COVID-19, and manager Joe Girardi says it's likely Neris could be ready for opening day.
Baseball stuff!
Baseball stuff!
Cool! Can we play? I'll be Nomo. You can be Jose Canseco.
Yes, that's Angels closer Hansel Robles playing the trumpet along to George Michael's classic Careless Whisper. Weird.
It's an honor to have you with us. Have you ever called play-by-play?
Never. I have never done it, but I can tell you this. Very excited to be here. Glad to join you fine folks up there in the booth.
What's not funny is that man on the mound right there. Corbin Burns was killing it last night. He pitched 4 innings, retired every batter he faced, and he struck out 7. For those of you that are banking on Burns getting a rotation spot and taking that next step that so many of us see, I think this could be the year.
Welcome to the party, pal!
The excitement is brewing in Philadelphia at Citizens Bank, where Scott Kingery hit his first home run of summer camp on Tuesday and then played again on Wednesday. He's coming back from COVID-19, and Fightin' Phil's manager Joe Girardi is optimistic that Kingery can be used in the DH spot until he builds back up his strength. Rangers third baseman Isaiah Kiner Falefa looks to be the opening day starter for the Rangers at the hot corner. Todd Frazier can move over to first base, according to manager Chris Woodward. So this is a chance for Kiner Falefa to prove himself this season after a pretty meager 2019. Remember Kendall Graveman? Last time we saw him, he was an Oakland Athletic struggling to stay alive on the Major League Baseball scene. However, he has resurfaced with the Seattle Mariners in 2020, and he says he's made improvements to his four-seamer that he hopes will give him an edge. New Diamondback Cole Calhoun rips this pitch to right field, up and out of here. This is Calhoun's first action with the summer camp after being delayed by COVID-19. And I know he is not going to make the Detroit Tigers roster, but still, Riley Green, the 19-year-old phenom, the 5th overall pick in last year's draft, just hit a home run over the left field wall. Apo Taco. Our own Chris Clegg earlier this week on Quality Start said Riley Green was a really, really talented prospect that you should be keeping your eye on in dynasty leagues. So make sure you do that. And Danny Duffy will be the opening day starter for the Kansas City Royals. Will this be the last time that he's the opening day starter? We'll find out at the trade deadline. And here's definitely something that is not shocking. Justin Verlander, 37 years old, will be the opening day starter for the hated, trash can-loving Houston Astros. On this date in 2006, Carlos Beltran of the Mets and Cliff Floyd of the Mets both hit grand slams in the same inning. An 11-run inning at Wrigley Field was a big victory for the Mets, 13-7. And again on that same day, in that same year, Chipper Jones, the Hall of Famer, puts one out to right center field to tie the all-time Major League record of 14 consecutive games with an extra base hit, which was originally set in 1927 by Paul Wainer. What a fantasy day. What a fantasy stretch this was for Chipper. Saving the best for last, Benji Molina of the Texas Rangers, who was newly acquired in 2010, hit a single, a double, a triple, and a home run in Fenway Park to complete the cycle. Benji wasn't the fleetest of foot, so his triple was all the more impressive.